goddesses in the oceans who are not very physical, and half of their body is like a woman, the upper part, and the lower part is like a fish. They exist through many eons and help the ocean, sharks and dolphins, all the kingdom of the water, animal kingdom. With their mind power, they were beautiful. Some left huge in the big oceans. They sometimes go outside of the ocean and look at people, but not for long, because they need to be inside the water. And people cannot see them because they're not physical, they're not in the third dimension. In this age, we try to transcend them, to help them. They're not really physical, they cannot die, but we try to transfer them in some ways and ascend them to high dimensions for freedom from their mission. They help enough the ocean and the animal kingdom. It was not easy for them, they were more feminine, and when they saw human beings, they sometimes become jealous of them, and some of them incarnated as human beings, as women, or ascended to high dimensions and stay there if they can. Usually they, after some time, want to come here and incarnate or stay in some dimension if they cannot make the transition to become a human being, or they're scared from it or not ready. And they're different than human beings. They don't know to be human beings. They're beautiful beings, goddesses. We needed them, we don't need them anymore so much, because the oceans are very strong and powerful in this age, in planet Earth and many planets in this universe. They asked for the freedom. But they exist for a long time. In the beginning were many of them, in the beginning time of the creation of this planet. And many of them incarnated as human beings through the ages. They were very big, huge in the beginning time of this planet, but become smaller in time because of the density in this planet. We had also goddesses in the heavens, very big. They all shrink and become smaller and not so free as in the past to fly. And incarnated as parts also, all of them, or stay in the high dimension in human body. We don't have any more huge spirits of goddesses in this universe, fly in the heavens, in the sky. The new creators did all kinds of experiments in this age to create new goddesses like that. They were very beautiful and heavenly, like angels with big wings. They flew to high dimensions and enjoyed being connected to God present there, but they couldn't stay there forever. And when they descended back to lower dimensions of this universe, they magnetized to this universe. Everything magnetized to this universe, it's so powerful here, and become smaller and miserable, to lose their divinity, their freedom to fly in the heavens and manifest things with the mind. Some of them incarnated. We don't like to create anymore the goddesses like that. They don't help us. As in ancient time, that the primary ancient creator and the supreme creator had power and authority here on this creation very much, and created many goddesses that helped them in many missions to create and to watch over their creations with big abilities to see things from many light years and feel things and watch over creation and help the creators. These goddesses, most of them don't exist anymore, a separated being from the divine and ascended to unity with divinity because they were tired of their missions and they couldn't incarnate as human beings. They were too big, beautiful, with big power and ability that cannot lose it and become just human being. But they never knew to be humans. They're more like creators. There were not so many goddesses like that. We try not to create more in this creation. They're all females. We don't create so many gods. We didn't create through the ages more female because the nature of divinity is very feminine, and the creators like to create feminine, beautiful goddesses to help them in their flesh or nature, which is feminine. Will be in this rotation of creation a few more ages, and after that the divine will experience all kinds of creations, but will go back to more joy and love, freedom, and creation of big beings. This rotation of creation of human being. Grow divinity and empower it in an amazing way, but cost us lots of pain and suffering. Therefore, we pray for experiences in the future with less duality and big beings who are not so separated. And we pray for you to become big, to become more than human being, to ascend and become God and goddesses, free in the high dimensions, with no duality. Connect back to God and return home to be with us. We bless. Thank you for the right to speak. I love you. I'm with you. I hold you in all time and space. I forgive you. I accept you unconditionally. And I pray with you for the highest good and the highest wisdom of you and all humanity and all creation and all that exists and don't exist or will be in no time and space future. Thank you.